Hi everyone, it's Professor Clark, and in this lecture we're going to go over the accusative plural, and specifically how to use the accusative plural with numbers. So let's jump into it. Let's start with a quick review of the accusative plural in general. And remember, the great thing about the accusative plural is that there are no new endings. It's all the endings of cases you already know. And so the inanimate accusative plural, this is for things and places, is the same as the nominative plural. So, я вижу эти новые книги. I see these new books. Я вижу твои новые файлы. I see your new files. Я читаю ваши длинные сообщения. I'm reading your long messages. But with the animate accusative plural, it is the same as the genitive plural. And the animate accusative is for anything that has a soul, so any sort of sentient being. And this includes, just as a reminder, face cards as well as people and animals. Any sort of sentient being or any word that can be used to describe a sentient being. So king, queen, jack, ace, those are also words used for people, and so those are animate as well. Anyway, we could say, for instance, я вижу этих русских студенток. I see these Russian female students. Я пригласила наших старых друзей к нам в гости. I invited our old friends to come visit us. Now let's look at the accusative of one. And one, the special modifier one, so один, одна, or одно, takes the appropriate accusative endings. Я читаю одну книгу. I am reading one book or a certain book. Я знаю одну украинскую студентку. I know one Ukrainian female student. Я знаю одного русского человека. I know one Russian person. Я купил один новый компьютер. I bought one new computer. Я читаю одно твое сообщение. I'm reading one of your messages. And the same applies for numbers ending in the word one. So, я прочитала 21 книгу. I read 21 books. Я пригласила 21 русскую студентку на день рождения Кати. I invited 21 Russian female students to Katya's birthday. Я знаю 31 иностранного студента. I know 31 foreign students. Я купила 41 новый компьютер. I bought 41 new computers. Where things are most challenging is, of course, the numbers 2 through 4. And the numbers 2 through 4 and any modifiers and nouns they qualify do not change form in the accusative if they are qualifying an inanimate noun. So, я купил 2 новых компьютера. Два is normal, it looks like the nominative, новых, genitive plural, компьютера, genitive singular. Я открыла 2 большие папки. I opened 2 large folders. 2 is nominative, большие, nominative plural, папки, genitive singular. The numbers 2 through 4 take the genitive if they qualify animate nouns in the accusative. And then the modifiers and the nouns that they qualify take the genitive plural. So, я пригласила 2 ваших друзей на день рождения Кати. I invited 2 of your friends to Katya's birthday. Я вижу 3 русских девушек. I see 3 Russian young women. Я знаю 4 иностранных студентов. I know 4 foreign students. So, again, recap. If the noun is inanimate, the numbers 2 through 4 remain 2 or 2 and then 3, 4. And the noun is in the genitive singular and the adjective is in the appropriate form of either the genitive plural or the nominative plural. If the numbers 2, 3, and 4 qualify an animate noun in the accusative, then 2, 3, and 4 become 2, 3, and 4, and then any adjectives or nouns that they qualify are going to be in the genitive plural. Finally, we have numbers 5 and above and words of quantity. And this is a little bit different because if we have numbers 5 and above, including numbers ending in the words 2, 3, and 4, so 22, 33, and 44, if these numbers qualify nouns and their modifiers in the accusative, the numbers never change. And the nouns and their modifiers remain in the appropriate form of the genitive. And the same is true for words of quantity like сколько, нисколько, много, немного, and мало. Let's look at some examples and go over it in a little more detail. So, я пригласила 22 хороших друга на день рождения Кати. I invited 22 good friends to Katya's birthday. And note that we have 22, which looks like the nominative, хороших, genitive plural, because we have a number ending in the word two, modifying a masculine noun, and then друга, because we have a masculine noun qualified by a number ending in the word two. Or я знаю 22 украинские студентки. I know 22 Ukrainian female students. 22 looks like the nominative. Украинские is nominative plural, and студентки is genitive singular. Я знаю много иностранных студентов. I know many foreign students. Много remains the same, and then иностранных студентов is genitive plural because it is a countable item qualified by много. And so the thing to keep in mind is that once you get to 5 and above, even with numbers ending in the words 2, 3, or 4, the regular rules for counting apply. Nothing different happens in the accusative once you get to 5 or above. It's as if it's the nominative. It's only 2, 3, or 4 that are different. And so if you have just 2, 3, or 4, then you're going to have двух, трех, четырех, and then the genitive plural. If you have 22, 33, or 44, it's going to be like counting in the nominative. So that is counting in the accusative. I hope you found that helpful. And you can sort of maybe take a little break after that because that was kind of tough. Just as a side note, I'm not doing a separate lecture on the verbs of asking and answering on page 101 of your textbook, but there is a really useful chart that I recommend that you look at about verbs of asking and answering. Have a great day and enjoy your Russian.